Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to talk to you about the reading questions that you could, different kind of questions that you could encounter for your reading exam in IELTS, as well as present to you some of the strategies that you could employ to arrive at your answers. Understand your knowledge of details in that passage, as well as questions that are designed to understand the big idea present in the passage as well as in the paragraph. Some of the questions like yes, no, not given, true, false, not given, or choose the right answer, fill up the blanks, or short answer questions. These are basically towards the detail-oriented questions. However, there are other questions, like for example the paragraph headings or the summary type. They are into the big ideas. Now you might ask, what are the difference between these big ideas and the detailed ones? For example, you are planning to go and settle down abroad. That is your big idea. And what are the details for it? You will be going to do some IELTS coaching, and you'll be doing certificate verification, or you might even do the credentials checking. These are the details. So quite a few of big, small details make up the big idea. So the questions like yes, no, not given, true, false, not given, or choose the right answer, fill in the blank, short answer questions, these delve into the details section, while the second questions like paragraph headings or the summary type, they delve into the big idea section. So the two different types of questions. These kind of questions, like for example, the yes, no, not given, true, false, not given, choose the right answer, fill up the blanks, or short answer questions, in those sections, the questions are asked according to all of the information present in the passage. However, in paragraph headings, the kind of strategy you could use is different. In the detailed kind of questions, you should be doing, the technique we'll be using is scanning. First, you identify the keyword in each question and spot it in the passage and read around it, and you'll get the answer. However, in paragraph headings, many people make the mistake of going through the question, going through the paragraphs, every bit of the paragraph, which is not quite essential. It is quite time consuming, and you would many times it will be often confusing as well. So the best idea or best strategy for approaching these type of questions would be, you read the first two lines itself, you should be able to think ahead, predict where the author is taking you. That's most important. Once you learn the trick of predicting where the author is going, then perhaps your answers becomes very, very simple. Either you try to get the answers by reading just the first two lines, or you try to get the answers by reading the last two lines. Even if that's not possible, only then we suggest that you go inside. Straight away going inside may not be the best idea. Next, what you have is the summary type of question. Here, the whole passage will be reduced to one paragraph, and important words will be missing. Here they could ask you in two different ways. First, they might present you with choices and ask you to pick up the correct choice for that gap. Or perhaps you may be asked to pick the answer straight away from that passage. Here what you do is first just look at the title of that passage. It can be loaded with information, mind you, because when you write an essay, only when you write an essay you will understand. When you're asked to put a title to it, you will understand how difficult putting a title is. So when they do put a title, just look at it carefully, because that can be loaded with information. The whole passage can be reduced to about 3 or 4 words. And the first 3 lines in any passage would be about an objective or a background or a problem they're dealing with, or perhaps it could be just an abstract or just a history. And in the subsequent paragraphs, read the first and the last line, and when you go till the end of that passage, you will get the story of what that passage is all about. and then when you look at the summary, it'll be much more easier for you to do that and get the answers. So here we dealt with two different types of questions, which is basically the questions that deal with the details and the questions that deal with a big idea.